Hi, I'm Jan Rothenberg, and welcome back to Good Karma Designs. We've been talking about organizing your life and setting fresh goals, and I am so thrilled to have my second guest, Jaclyn, and she is a professional organizer. So we're going to learn about organizing our life today. A little bit about Jaclyn. She's a professional organizer that appeared on CNN and the show Hoarders on A&E. She helps people get their home and office organized by helping you decide what to keep, what to get rid of, and what to do with everything. Her company also specializes in helping people move. It's called Tip Top Organizing, LLC. Kick the clutter to the gutter. And welcome, Jaclyn.
Thank you so much.
It is so awesome to have you here. Can you share with our viewers, how did you get started becoming an organizer and helping people with this?
When I was in college, one of my marketing teachers, he told us that if you saw a need for a company, just to go ahead and start it.
Oh.
And that was very inspiring to me. I actually had no intention of being a professional organizer. I was actually going to be a meeting planner, but I ended up just getting into it because one of my family members was an extreme collector. And growing up in that environment, it caused me a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. I felt like I couldn't bring people over, and actually I couldn't do my homework in my home because of all the distractions. I didn't have a proper place to sit down. I didn't have the tools that I needed in my home to make me feel comfortable. So actually I helped this family member get organized, changed the whole structure of the home. And once that happened, I felt like this was what I wanted to do, help people feel organized and comfortable in their space.
So that was an inspiration from real life.
Yes.
Now explain to us, as a designer, of course, I walk into a space and if there's a lot of chaos and clutter, we can't put in anything new until we've taken it out. Explain to our viewers how that works with the clutter, like you couldn't do your homework, things started to crisscross, it, you can't think straight. So explain that, how that correlates.
So the last thing you want to do is when you come home from an already crazy day, you're hyperstimulated, there's a million things going on. When you come home, you just want to relax. You want to feel peaceful in your space. You don't want to walk in and feel, oh my goodness, I have to do this, I have to do that, and there's clutter everywhere. You're not going to be able to relax your mind. And until you actually get rid of the clutter and get your place organized, you're just going to be thinking about all these things that you need to do.
And that fills your mind.
It
and
does.
Now we have not just the clutter around us here, but we have internet clutter, clutter on our phones, clutter on our computers. It's just constant, almost static that doesn't allow us to think and be peaceful. And I'm all about creating peace for people. So take us through a little bit on what you can do for a client. Give us some examples of what your services are for clients.
Sure. So if someone is feeling overwhelmed with the clutter and disorganization in their home or their office, that would be a good time to call me. I will come over, I'll help you decide what you're going to keep, what you're going to get rid of, and what to do with everything else, what products you need, if any. Also, before you buy any products, I like to see what you already have, what we can already reuse.
What you can reuse,
yes.
Which is good recycling.
Absolutely, I'm a big recycler. And actually, garages are a big thing down here.
Yes.
So I can help you with that, and I'll actually remove all of the toxic materials like the paint, the cleaning supplies. I'll remove it and I'll bring it to the waste, the recycling center for you.
That is a wonderful plus because no one ever knows what to do with that stuff.
Right.
So you can go in and literally take someone's home office, take somebody's garage, kids' room, and you take everything out, divide it into 3 different things, get rid of, store, keep, whatever, reuse, and then put it back in, but with order. And do you go shopping with them to places like Container Store to get the right little gadgets to put everything into, the baskets, and I love all that stuff.
Yeah, so as far as products that you need to purchase, you can either come with me, we can go shopping together, I can give you a little tour of the Container Store, or I can just do the shopping for you.
Oh, okay. So it works both ways.
Right.
And then how does it work when somebody's moving? Because I know moving, so many of my clients are moving in or moving out, and it's such a daunting, anxiety-producing time. So what can you offer people that are moving?
So when you're moving, this is actually the best time to downsize and declutter.
Don't take it with you.
Yeah, don't just take everything with you. Like, we'll just take it all with us and we'll do it when we get there.
Later.
Yeah, that's actually going to cause you more stress and anxiety in your new home. You want to do this before.
Before, people.
In fact, you can trick yourself and make believe that you're moving every 2 years just to
that's
purge.
a good one. And then
you don't
you're
want
ready.
to accumulate.
Just in case you want
Right.
to move. So you do the same process with your 3 steps. And it's very personal because I have a feeling like my clients, no two are alike. I'm sure your no clients are alike, so you've got to really tailor it to the need.
Absolutely. Everyone's different. Everyone works at a different pace. Everyone has different sensitivities towards different items. And you just have to, like you said, tailor yourself to each client. But when you're moving, that is just, if you don't downsize before, you're really in trouble.
You're heading for a clutter nightmare.
Yes.
It's just one of those things nobody wants to deal with. So if they call you, you've got all this help in store for them. I was fortunate enough to attend a little seminar that you gave, and you had some wonderful tips for people that when they call you, they get these tips. But can you just share a couple things today that you brought with?
Sure.
Thank you.
So the first thing that I always recommend, and I think should be in every household, especially for busy women, is a label maker.
Where do you get those?
So you can buy these at any office supply store, Staples, the Container Store has them. I bought this one on Amazon.
Okay.
But this one is my favorite. It's a Brother P-Touch 1090. And it's just handheld and, really light.
Right.
So I like this. I like to create parking spots for my items. And this just helps create peace of mind when you're like, oh, where does everything need to go? Well,
You
you've
label
already,
it.
yeah.
So you've got your baskets or your bins,
Yep.
and then you make that label and you stick it right on so people can see it and know this is where my mail goes, this is where my keys go, and all those good things.
Yeah, and you just print it right out. I'm printing a label for Jan right now.
Thank you. I can be organized here on the set.
And it just comes right out, and it has the scissor.
Magic.
Yeah. So these are great, and actually
love
kids
that.
really
you.
like it. If you can make kids excited about it too.
They can put their names
Yes.
right on their stuff or
Yes.
right on their basket of toys.
Yep.
I love it. And what else do you have here?
So this is a closet rod divider label, and these just go right on your closet rod. And you can use our label maker, or you can use a Sharpie, but you can just divide your clothes by category. So you can have your blazers, your cardigans.
Right.
And this way you're not looking for your little black dress everywhere. You know exactly where it's going to be, like a boutique.
It's in the dress category.
Exactly.
Share with us very quickly, do you have a success story that just warms your heart that you've done?
There's one client in particular that really stands out to me. She was living in a home by herself. She's in her late 50s, and her home was really, really disorganized. She had collected a ton of stuff, and her house was not in any condition to bring people over.
Aww.
And she felt uncomfortable.
Yes.
Within 1 year of working with me, that might sound like a lot, but she's lived her whole life in chaos. Within 1 year, she was able to downsize, get her out of this apartment, go to a new place, and start fresh in a loft.
A true clean start, which is our theme for today. I love it. And how can our viewers best find you?
You can call me 917-280-3106. I think that will be probably somewhere on this video on the bottom somewhere.
Yes, it will be.
Or you can go to my website, tiptoporganizing.com, or find me on Facebook.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's been enlightening, and wish everybody decluttering. Thank you for joining us here at Good Karma Designs. We're here every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. And may the good karma be yours.